Welcome back to our next indie horror game, Be Honest. This one is a horror personality quiz, evidently. So, let's see what it's got to tell me. Welcome. You're in for a treat. We dug up an old personality quiz just for you. It's called, What Kind of Toy Are You? Inner name. Okay. Are you excited to get to know yourself better with this personality test? Yeah. What kind of friend are you? The mom friend, the smart one, the hot mess, or the funny one? My friends very frequently tell me that they think I'm hilarious. I don't really see it because I don't really try to be funny. It's just the way I talk. But apparently, people find it hysterical. They watch the videos that I put on this channel and they're like, "It's hilarious. You just say the funniest shit." And I'm like, I didn't do it on purpose. It's just the way I talk most of the time. It just happens. Anyway, let's go with that one. Of these Smash Mouth lyrics, I would choose. I wasn't a huge fan of Smash Mouth, but I guess we'll go with I thought love was only true in fairy tales. You're at a party. Would you be most likely to... Where's the option for not be at a party? Because that's probably what I would do. I would certainly not go to a party by myself. I would only do it with people that I was already very close and familiar with. And, if I did that, I would at least drink with them, probably play games with them. Or just... But none of, the few very close friends that I have are also not party people, so we're not going to parties. We're just gonna go with sit by yourself. I often leave important tasks until the last minute. Sometimes not. I wouldn't say often. We're going to disagree with that. I like to try new things. That is absolutely not true. I despise change, so no, strongly disagree. What color are your eyes? Very green. Go to a favorite restaurant. What do you order? Something new, the healthiest option, the cheapest option, or an old favorite? It's definitely an old favorite. I find one thing in a restaurant that I like, and then I almost never order anything else. Once I find one thing that I love, it's that every time. When taking a test, I check all my answers before submitting them. Yes, almost compulsively, so we're gonna go strongly agree. Taking a train or a plane, I tried to talk to the person next to me. Absolutely not. That sounds awful. On an average day, how many hours do you spend? Whoa. It started out as spend with me, and then it changed to spend alone. None, because I'm either at work or home, and if I'm at home, I live with two other adults and their two children. So, never really alone. Unless they're not home or we're just gonna go with... We're gonna consider that an off day, because otherwise I'd be at work where there are also other people. So on an off day where, I'm not actively doing something or engaging with the people I live with, I would just be here in my room by myself. We're gonna go with 1 to 12 for that one. I have many neighbors. Yes, I do. I know exactly 0 of them. It says have, it doesn't say no, so we're gonna go with strongly agree, I guess. It's wrong to gossip about someone behind their back. No, it's not. Sometimes it is, if they don't deserve it, but if I'm doing it, it's probably because they earned it, so we're gonna disagree. I have never run a red light, even when there's no one around. No, I wouldn't. Because with my luck, the one time I choose to do it will be the one time there was a cop watching. Absolutely not. Never. No. The only time I'd run a red light is if I sit at it for like 5 minutes and it never changes. If I think it's stuck, I'll run it. That just changed. It started out as I'd run a red light. I would never run a red light even if no one was around. And then it changed to traffic lights flicker even when there's no one around. I'm sure they do. The fact that there's no one around does not matter. You're in a new room. What kind of seat do you look for? Definitely facing the entrance because I want to see everyone that comes in. When signing, I read the fine print. Horseshit. Nobody reads that shit. Absolutely not. My true name is Jeff. Yeah, actually it is. So we're gonna go, yeah. I often write in a journal or diary. I have never kept a journal or diary in my life. So, no. Out of these artistic movements, which is your favorite? Romantic, Impressionist, Realist, Pop Art, Realism. I'm not a big art person, so I have no idea what to answer here. I mean, we could go Surrealist, I guess. Some of that shit's pretty cool. Whoa. That was a whole screen that just said hate her over and over and over again. That's creepy. How many times have you been angry in the last week? 0, 1 to 3, 4 to 8, 9 plus. Do you mean angry as in angry, or angry as in, like, you know, annoyed and irritated? Because I get annoyed and irritated by things pretty easy. It's actually pretty difficult to get any well and truly pissed off. Like, so we're gonna go with 0 because I don't think that happened any time in the last week. If a stranger approached you in public and asked to borrow your phone, I would let them borrow it because I have done that several times. What is the best kind of animal? Definitely dogs. There's no other option there. Whoa, it changed the answer on its own. It keeps going back to owl. Like, okay, watch. I'm not touching the mouse or the keyboard at all right now. It's picking owl by itself. It did it 3 times. We're gonna put that on dog and then click it to the next page. What would you name your pet dog? I have a dog. His name is Gibson. So we're gonna type, what the fuck is happening? Also, what is with these ads over on the side here? We had like a creepy girl drinking a bottle of blood on a fence. Another creepy little kid eating cereal. We got sad Jesus over here telling me I haven't been to church in a long time. There's some creepy shit going on over there. I don't even want to look at that. But here is my real actual dog who I have's name. Your friend asked if you like their shirt. The shirt is ugly. What do you do? Probably make a joke about it to cover up the fact that it's ugly so that I don't hurt their feelings. If I went no screens for a day and didn't post to social media or check my phone, my friends or family would be very, very, very concerned. Absolutely not. I could throw my phone in the trash and never update shit again and nobody would notice, much less for a day. So no, strongly disagree. I enjoy people watching. Only as far as, like, there's the creepy kid eating the fucking cereal again. I mean, only so far as, you know, I'm watching to see if the people around me's intentions are, you know, shady. So I guess agree most of the time. The next section of the quiz is in style of free association. Instead of a question, you'll be shown a seed word. You have 3 seconds to select the word you must associate with the seed word. Okay, sure. Paper, news, seed, flower, computer, internet. Death is life. Hearing is eared. Humor is joke. Beseech is another word for beg. Substance is fluid? I don't. Circle is protection. Declaration would be loud. Owl is a bird. Cast a spell. Defeated is revenge. Whisper. Yeah, definitely ASMR. Amazing is happy. Dusty is old. No, it's cleaning. Cleaning needs done. Window glass. This concludes the first free response portion. Please continue. How many friends do you have? Actual close friends that I know for a fact are not pieces of shit. Like 2. I mean, I talk to lots of people, you know. Not all the time, but I mean, a lot of people that I went to school with or work with and shit, but I wouldn't call, you know, the people I work with friends. They're just co-workers. I don't do anything with them or interact with them outside of work. It's definitely 1 to 6. How many friends do you have if you count me? Who? What? 2 to 7? I am... Whoa. I am changed to angels are. Powerful? I guess. You move into a new apartment. What should you do first? Yes, definitely set up the bed. Very important. I have beautiful eyes. I don't know. I don't really stare into them on a frequent basis. I mean, they're eyeballs. They're green. I don't know what else to agree. I guess that's a weird question. I would not change much if I was trapped for 100 years. I mean, if I... What? These questions are getting weird. Probably not. I mean, I'm 43 years in already, and I'm... Okay, we're just gonna agree. Which of these is most important on a vacation? Safety? A white lie is better than telling someone the truth if the truth would hurt them. Yeah, that's true a lot of the time. You were in a public area like a park or lake and see me standing across the way looking at you. You were most likely to not recognize you because I don't know who you are. Probably politely ignore you. You are most likely to lose patience with people who are acting illogically, do not finish their work on time, talking about confusing art, who want to keep their eyes. What the fuck kind of choice for an answer is that? It's definitely acting illogically. Shit drives me nuts. What kind of job do you have? I work for a company that makes brackets for airplane engines. Where does that fit into here at all? I mean, I solve the problem of, you know, airplane engines having the brackets they need in them, I guess. How many times have you seen an owl? How if I know? Oh, shit. As if that little kid wasn't creepy enough. Look at her now. This is fucked up. I'm about to hang a shirt over the right side of my monitor here. I mean, I saw them when I was a kid. We had one living in our barn for a long time, but I don't fucking know. 1 to 4. How many times do you think an owl has seen you? Probably a lot. 7 to 12? I don't know. When you take a personality quiz, you learn just as much about me as I do about you. That's not true. You're just asking questions. I'm the one giving you information. I'm confident in my ability to defend myself. Agree? I win most fights I get into. I've been in exactly 1 fight and I lost it because the guy was a sucker punching bitch. So, I've never been in a straight you know, fight that I knew was coming. So I have no idea. We're just gonna have to go with neutral. I find it hard to work if my surroundings are unorganized. Absolutely. Clutter drives me absolutely apeshit. You ever cheated in school? Yes, I have. I tend to speed up when I walk in the dark. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that was. No. Not typically. Gibson, the dog, is alive. Yes, he is alive. He's right here. Gibson. Oh, he's asleep. I can't get him over here right now. But yes, he is alive. I believe the personality tests provide an accurate summary of a person. I mean, some of them do. Sometimes, kind of, but I mean, it's still just, you know, entertainment value, like those death clock things. Neutral. I believe that this is a real personality test made by a real human being. I mean, it's a personality test, a game disguised as a personality test that was made by a real human, so, I mean, does that count? I have no difficulty separating my dreams from my waking life. No, not most of the time I don't. Wait, no, let's agree. So, when I think someone is watching me, I feel an awareness at the back of my neck. Next session of the quizzes, and no, we're doing the seed words again. Clover. Lucky. What? Gouges a eye? What? Horn. Cheap. Absent. Father. What is this with the eyes? Shit. Everything. Kevin? Evil. Paintings. I don't know. Threat. Thought. Wow. Succumb. You will eventually. What the fuck? Grateful. Happy. Beautiful. What? I don't know. I don't know what that thing is saying, but it needs to stop with that whispering shit, because that's getting creepy. I often find myself taking care of my friends and family. Yeah. I would know if something was watching me. I would certainly hope so. I'm confident I will live to be at least 60 years old. I hope so. Certainly. Strongly agree. I don't know. The light is blinding. The light is blinding just changed to my friends will still care for me if I was maimed. What in the fucking hell is this? I mean, I would hope they would, but yeah, okay, we're just gonna agree with that. 5 more questions to go. Alright, sure. I often think about what happens to... I often think about what happens after death. I often play horror games at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I do, actually, quite a lot. It's the only time I get to record shit, because that's when everybody else in this house is asleep. That would have been creepy if the in-game clock was actually matching my time. It's actually 4 AM here right now, but still, we're gonna strongly agree with that. People would look for me if I disappeared. I mean, it would probably take them a while just to notice I was gone. So, you know, if I disappeared into dangerous circumstances, I'm probably fucked. But, I mean, they would eventually look, but I don't know, we're just gonna agree. Which of the following would be an effective defense against a supernatural entity? Well, it would depend on what kind it is. Well, ring assault is usually the thing, so... How would you characterize your peripheral vision? It's actually pretty good. If you lost your eyes, what would you do? Probably be very depressed. Because what the fuck? it just went away, but it's still... the question is still there. The spaces still match the words. If you lost your eyes, what would you do? It's the same. Well, I wouldn't replace them with pebbles, that's for sure. I'm sure I would want to cry a lot, though. So what kind of toy are you? Well, your result is... I'm gonna die in 43 years. You're so close to perfect. So close, 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 close. Just that pesky problem of your prudence. That's okay. I am patient. People always get lazy eventually. This guy has a fascination with owls and eyeballs because a lot of those questions were like, oh, what is this? Thank you for playing. I made this game in my last year of college. Now I've graduated and I'm trying to make games for a living. Talk about scary. It's hard to pay bills these days, especially as a developer. Me and my pal... Oh, they're making a Steam version of this game. I'll have to look for that. I wonder if they did it, because this game is... I ran across this on itch accidentally, but... I'll look for it on Steam and see what happened. Oh wait, it's got a... Oh yeah, there it is, right there. It's not actually released yet though. The Steam version is Q3 of this year. Alright. It's a different... It'll be a different version. It has more paths and more and weird endings and the different questions, so it won't feel like the same game that we just went through there. Alright. Well, let's there you go. That was the itch.io version of Be Honest. If and when the Steam version shows up with different features and different endings and different questions, I'll upload that one as well. But for now, that was actually pretty creepy. The sounds in the background, it's whispering and the breathing and shit, like, and the pictures on the side changing. Some of those questions were pretty unsettling and weird too. Oh, that was pretty well done. Very unsettling and creepy. I like it. Alright, there you go. Thank you for watching that. Hope you enjoyed it. Like that if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. The link for that is in the description, as always, if you want to try that for yourself, see if you get a different result. Because I think it branches depending on how you answer the questions. But we'll see you in the next game.